There are more than a few videos that I've seen that are just insane, but really cool and entertaining. And it's a little exaggerated, but very close to the actual truth, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, just like with the original Will Smith eating spaghetti meme.
Oh, yeah.
It's more of, super recognizable character on the internet who has a bunch of stuff to sample from. And this is a kitchen nightmares thing. Oh, boy.
AI kitchen nightmares.
Yeah.
Shit! The two beef. Okay. One hell of a one.
Ooh, that's a lot of lettuce.
Yeah.
I want them to.
Whatever you keep chopping or hitting, it just generates more food.
Generates more food, yeah.
I asked you to communicate with
That's
each
pretty
other,
awesome.
and you're not. Hey.
Seems like a lot of seasoning.
That's a lot of salt. And also, I'm amazed at what it's doing to his face because it looks too Gordon Ramsay. The features are so exaggerated.
Looks like John Cuellar's face.
He almost looks like an adult baby in these.
Don't you love that part in Once Upon a Time where he's like, man, it's so hot. Can you do anything about that? Rick, it's a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Flamethrower. But he's got Gordon Ramsay has a flamethrower there. Have you ever cooked with one of those little those torches?
A little bit, nothing much. I haven't cooked with it, but you kind of finish a couple things with it with a little bit of toast on the top of it.
But instead of just having a torch, he has a full flamethrower, right? Isn't that what he had?
He's got like the full-on flamethrower. Yeah. Gone too far back.
That's okay. It's worth it.
What the fuck are you three doing? Who's running the station?
It is funny that there are videos where people will serve spaghetti to their families that way. They'll put like a bunch of foil on the table.
Oh, really?
And just put like a bunch of boiled noodles down, and the kids are like, "Whoa, what's happening?" And then you come in with fucking like a gallon of sauce, and it's so messy and awful.
Sounds like it's not.
It sounds like one of those things that's like fun in theory, but then it's just like, oh god, now there's noodles slipping onto the ground. We got sauce dripping because no spaghetti sauce stays
What if
together.
you do it at a barbecue and a bunch of flies land in the pasta?
Yeah, an outdoor function would not be ideal.
Look at that. That's I love the way that looks.
Makes me want spaghetti.
Every 90 seconds.
It does, right?
I understand. That's what we've been doing.
There's just pasta exploding behind him, around him.
Risk.
It looks like Tub Girls right behind him.
This is from his Cooking at Yellowstone series.
Did you see that article about the Yellowstone pool that's so fucking polluted that it changed color?
Oh.
From people throwing like pennies in and shit to make a wish.
Well, I know for a long time they told people stop putting like your wash rags and hankies in there because that was like a tradition people would do.
Really?
Yeah, there was like one of the Yellowstone vents where people would wash a hanky and leave it for like some dead family member or some dumb ritual like
very
that.
Environmentally irresponsible.
Yeah, and then because then park rangers would have to go in every couple days and fish all that stuff out and risk falling in or getting burned in their arms with that acidic fucking water.
What about that crazy story where that guy jumped in and he melted? Like they couldn't get him out, and like someone went to go get help. And
Like
by
that
the time
scene
they
in Dante's Peak.
Is that what
Or
happened?
Dante's Inferno, whichever one it was. Peak. Yeah. Yeah, where the geothermal vent opens up while this nude couple is bathing in a hot spring.
Oh, and it just melts them.
Yeah, a couple
kinda
days
cool.
later, the protagonist and his family come through for a nice, relaxing day and just see these burned bodies floating. Like, well, just move them to the side. We're here to relax.
Just kick those charred corpses out of the way.
Yeah. It's disinfected. It's hot enough.
Well, the what were we just talking about?
Volcanic
geysers. Volcanic geysers. So you were talking about those that couple who was having hot springs sex, right? Is that what they were doing?
Well, they were trying to.
Okay. Yeah, and then we were talking about that guy who melted in the what was that? I forget what it was. It was one of the pools at Yellowstone, and all they found was his fucking flip flop. Right, that was all that was left.
Yeah.
So
Colin Scott.
So in theory, your flesh and everything else, maybe not the bones. The bones probably sank to the bottom.
Yeah, more than likely.
But all the tissue, the soft tissue just boiled off. That's so fucking
Just
nuts,
separately.
dude.
It's like blanching a tomato.
Damn.
Yeah. It'll
Yeah.
separate right off. That's why, these kind of burns, you'll deglove if you try to grab someone out of it.
The Last Moments filmed? What? I never heard of this.
That's on OnlyFans, though. We don't want to.
No, is this an
Tip for
actual? Well, we're not going to show it, but I'm just like, is this an actual video?
I doubt they would actually link the video. But there he is.
That's even sadder. They show him with a bunch of people.
Oh, look, their faces were melted off.
I know, right? They're pixelated off.
Yeah,
What
no,
is
there's
that? What is that called? The it doesn't
The
have a name.
pool
of
was
the pool.
bubbling when it fell in. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it was just one of the hot springs pools.
Would you want to be melted like that? I would prefer that to rotting. You're still returning to the cosmos. Your cells are separating. They're rejoining other parts of the universe.
Well, if you're incinerated, you go up into space as infrared heat.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just keep on going. But if you get buried, you just become worm poop and very little gas makes it anywhere. I'd rather go into get up there, get hit by meteorites.
Yeah. Well, what if they just leave you out in a field? Like you're one of those, you donate your body to crime science so that flies could just lay eggs on your dick.
You mean an egg?
One small, tiny egg.
Premature egg.
And it'll fall off. Yeah, I don't want my body to be eaten by worms. I want it to be just fucking gone, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
None of that decompose. I don't want to bloat or explode. I would like to avoid bloating and exploding in death.
Man, they'd have to incinerate you fast.
Yeah.
You really have to get it done within like a 3-day window.
Did you ever see that CSI where the guy died and then he just laid it in the apartment for 2 weeks and then he exploded?
No.
Because of the gases inside of him.
Oh, God.
Good episode.
Like a bag of popcorn.
Yeah, pretty much.